Hello everyone, this is Douglas E. Welch and welcome back to another episode of Wordpress Wednesday for Careers in New Media. For more information, you can always visit the website douglasewelch.com. There you'll find links to Careers in New Media as well as everything else that I do. Well, today I wanted to show you a great way to get introduced to the WordPress world without going through all the even minor hassles of installing your own WordPress site on your own website. And the way you do that is through WordPress's hosted system, WordPress.com, where you can be up and blogging in under 5 minutes. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. First thing we're going to do is we visited WordPress.com in your web browser. We're going to click the Get Started button. It's going to ask us for just a few pieces of information, including an email address. Our username that we'd like to use on the server. Our password, and what address we would like for our blog. And what this means is this is going to be the name that people will initially use to access your website from their web browser. So in this case, I'm going to say DEW test, because I'm basically going to delete this blog when I'm done. Now WordPress is going to check to make sure that that blog is indeed available, and it appears that it is not. Sorry, that site already exists. I actually created one of those earlier, so we're going to say DEW test 1, and then we scroll down, and we can click on Create Blog. Now you'll notice here that WordPress does have some premium modes as well that give you more storage and other upgrades to your account, but we're just going to stick with the free WordPress.com account. We're going to say Create Blog. Now what WordPress is going to do, it's going to ask us your blog title, and we're going to say this is the human readable name for your blog. So we're going to call this Douglas E. Welch Test Blog. The tagline is a little subheading that appears underneath that name on your website. A testing blog for DEW videos. Okay, and what language you'd like it to be, and your posting goal. In this case, we don't really need to set a goal. We're just going to let it set to no goal. Click Next Step. We choose a theme. Now don't stress about picking a theme for your blog. The great thing about WordPress is you can change your theme at any time. Now you'll notice that some of the themes are free, such as 2013, Responsive 2014, and etc. And you'll notice some are actually pay. These are advanced themes that give you a very professional look and feel to your blog. For today, we're going to stick with just the free stuff. We're going to choose the standard 2013 theme. Click Next Step. It's going to ask you if we want to customize that theme. Now in this case, I'm not going to customize it now. I'm just going to select the base theme. Say Next. And we can also connect our WordPress blog to our Twitter and Facebook accounts. Now again, in this point, we're going to just say Next to skip along. Then we're taken to a page that says Create Your First Post. Well, guess what? We can say Text. We can call it My First Post. We can put in some text down here. We can add some tags. We can actually create categories and other things. We can actually even insert a photo. Let's do that. In this case, we'll use the Careers in New Media logo, and you can see that it's uploading that photo to the website. It'll then place it into our blog post. There it is. Now you can see it's rather large, so we're going to quickly click on it. Click the little picture to adjust our settings. I happen to know that a good size for this picture is going to be about 300 by 300. Actually, we can use the percentages up here. Let's say 60%. Update that. You'll notice now it's resized it in the blog window. We can also do bold, italic, bulleted, numbered list, quotes, and so on and so forth. You can play around with these at your leisure. We can say Next Step. And that post is published. That's it. As you've seen, in under 5 minutes, we've created a brand new blog and we've actually made our first post to that blog. Now, when we have everything set up correctly, we'll see that our first blog post is actually on our blog and we can start sharing that with others. Now, of course, you're probably going to want to customize your blog to your preferences, including the look and feel, what post you put there, etc. The great thing about this, though, is by using WordPress.com, you can easily learn 80 to 90, perhaps even 95% of the features of WordPress in a nice integrated environment where you don't have to worry about setting up your own web server. You'll notice that the commands in your left-hand sidebar look almost exactly the same as they would if you had a self-installed version of WordPress on your blog. You can play with themes. Now, there are certain features that don't transfer over. They don't allow you to install plugins on your WordPress.com blog. These are pieces of software that add new features to your site. But if you have your own WordPress site on your own web hosting system, you can do that freely. Again, though, 90 to 95% of the features are all available here on WordPress.com, and it's a great way to start learning about WordPress in a nice, comfortable environment. I hope you found this video useful. For more information, visit Careers in New Media at douglasewelch.com. For more information on WordPress, visit WordPress.com.